Evangelina.
Hi.
Hi. So, welcome to the interview. So, please have a seat. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And today we'll start the interview process by I'll ask you a few questions about our company that you're. So, first of all, just tell me something about yourself.
I will be graduating. Well, I graduated from high school in 1996. I dropped out of college, but came back and I graduated in 2016. I am very determined. That was one of the things that I decided to go back to school and finish my getting a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Psychology and a minor in Business. I'm very passionate about the things I love to
So,
do.
first of all, tell me what motivates you to come to work every day.
Well, what actually motivates me is the people that I work with, the people that I work for. People are very interesting to me, and it's never a dull moment. Getting to know new people, getting to know people with different backgrounds, different opinions, different perspectives. It's something that fascinates me. I think that's my biggest motivation, aside from my family.
So, what are your career goals?
Well, my career goals right now at this moment in time is getting this position, making sure that I do the best I can and put all my effort and all my energy into getting this position, which I think I'm a perfect fit for. I think that, just getting there will be my one of my career goals at this point.
Okay. So describe a situation where you had a conflict with the members. How did you resolve them, and what did you learn from this meeting?
When you say members, do you mean with members of a group, or do you mean members of outside, or
Members in a group.
so
Yeah.
like if I was working in a group
Yes.
setting and if I had conflicts with them, and how did I resolve them? Well, one of the times that I think I had a conflict was when I was working in a group where it wasn't really a conflict. It was just we were 5 members, and there was one person that was just not doing their things on time. Everybody, we had deadlines to a certain day, things needed to be turned in, and so it would give us enough time to revive our presentation and revive our paper, our report. I actually was very polite, and I just informed him that since I was the one in charge of sending out the outline and getting and putting everything together, I told him that I needed his information within a certain number of hours. If that information wasn't received, then I would have to take care of doing that, and I would go ahead and do it. But I did inform him that we would not be giving him any credit for that part of the report. He did do his, within those 3 hours, he was able to actually finish his report and submit it. Of course, it was a rough draft, but we only had a week or a week and a half to turn in the actual final paper, and everybody in the group was stressed and didn't know how to deal with the situation. So I took it upon myself to send him an email and inform him about what were his options.
Okay, that's good. So now just tell me, what are your strengths, and describe how your strengths help the day-to-day activities.
My strengths are, I think that sometimes I'm put in situations where I feel pressure, situations that might feel out of control. And I think I first don't react really well to them, but I'm able to calm down and I'm able to, take care of whatever it is. So I can act in emergencies. I think that if there's some kind of crisis, I can stop, reevaluate the situation, and move away from the anxiety or the stress that I might be feeling, and make things happen.
Good. And then tell me some weaknesses and how does that impact your organization?
Well, I think that one of the weaknesses that I have is I don't like conflict very much. And sometimes there are situations where conflict arises, and I might stay quiet. I am working on that. I've been working on it. Like I said, like the previous question that you asked about resolving an issue, I think I handled it pretty well. And I think that's one of my weaknesses, not hurting people's feelings, because in a sense, I feel like I might hurt their feelings if I tell them, this is where we're at. But I've worked on it, I think, enough. But it is still a weakness where if there is conflict, I do feel shy to deal with the situation right away.
Right. That's good. So that your interview is over. So thank you for your time.